Oh, Jamar Chase with the dive. Because Garrett Wilson's wide open. Garrett Wilson, touchdown Bears.
Jackie Chan.
We've got some news out of New England. What is the latest, Tom, with the Patriots?
It's now confirmed. One of the biggest stories is unfolding today. It's not the news that Dallas Cowboys fans wanted to hear.
That's right, baby. I'm back. And I'm better than ever. I'm here to take what's mine. I was robbed of my championship last season. Absolutely, utterly robbed. And yeah, I may have went into a slight depression. I may have gotten into maybe some illegal gambling, but we don't have to go into that. Maybe I bet on some horses. Maybe I bet on some people. You never really know. We don't have to get into that too much. But the fact of the matter is, I'm back, and I'm going to take back what's mine. I'm going to win that championship, whether they like it or not. I don't care about individual awards. I'm coming in halfway through the year, over halfway through the year. I don't care about individual awards. I'm not here to win MVPs. I'm not here to win over the crowd. I'm here to win a championship and ride off into the sunset. And it might not happen if I can actually get some blocking from my offensive line here. Come on, guys. Give me a little bit of respect. Because when I get some time, I can do stuff like that. I'm here to dominate, and I'm here to leave. I don't want to stick around longer than I absolutely have to. So let's get this job done. I've beaten this team plenty of times before. It's nothing I haven't done in the past. So let's get in, let's get out. Win as easy as possible, as quickly as possible, and then move on to the next one. I'm not about messing around this year. I didn't come back to mess around and lose a game. Nah, I'm not here to joke. I'm here to win football games and win a championship. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go win these games, and I'm going to go win a championship, and then we can go right off into the sunset. That's what I'm going to go do. I don't know what you guys are going to go do, but I'm going to go do that. Look at the absolute dominance. The absolute utter dominance that I am possessing. Let's move on to the next one. This Jets team think they can compete with us? I mean, they've tried in the past. Nobody really has been able to compete with me. I'm just too good. And we added some new pieces in the offseason that my backup was getting to throw to earlier in the year. I'm feeling pretty dominant, pretty unbeatable right now. And I'm just going to keep on keeping on. So you can go do what you're going to go do. But I'm just going to keep doing my thing. And my thing is scoring touchdowns. That's what I do. I do that the best. Let's go prove it right here. score another touchdown, make these New York fans cry a little bit. See if we can get away from here. Break off that sack. And then get into the 1 yard line, trying to arm tackle me. You can't arm tackle the Juice. You kidding? You just try to arm tackle me with one arm, nonetheless. Put some little respect on my name, man. Try to arm tackle me. Who do you think you are? You think you're the Pope? I don't think so. I'm the Pope. All right, let's put these boys out of their misery so I can go home. I'm not about messing around anymore. I was persuaded to come back, and you're going to get my 100% effort, but that doesn't mean that I have to be kind or be friendly to anybody. I'm about business, and I'm about winning games, getting W's, and moving on. I'm going to throw that there. That's going to be a catch, because of course it is. Do I throw things that aren't catches? No. The only times I ever incomplete passes are when the receiver lets me down. I never throw a bad ball. I don't think you can go back on record. Take a look at every single throw I've ever thrown in my entire career. I don't think I've ever thrown a bad ball in my life. I mean, look at that. Look at that. You see that? That was not a bad ball. That was a beauty of a ball. And if they don't score here, it might be a done day already. All right, they decided to make things a little bit more interesting, but that doesn't matter because I'm just going to go and score here, and then they can go cry because I'm going to slide down before they even think about hitting me. And then we're going to score a touchdown maybe on this play. It could very much happen on this play. If I roll, if I set my feet and launch one. I mean, look at the throw. Do you see the talent that I possess in my arm? I have a cannon. It should be illegal. I can't even go on airplanes. That's how deadly my arm is. Drop that down to Joe. You thought we got rid of Joe, didn't you? No. We didn't get rid of Joe. We just improved on what we already had. See, that wasn't a bad ball. That was Joe not getting to the ball in time. That's what that was. But I'm looking at JSN. Maybe. I got to get out of here. Oh, that's not going to be good. That's the offensive line's problem, not mine. It never is my problem. Who's open on this? Nobody's really open. Well, I don't know what to do about that. I don't know what you want me to do about that, coach. Maybe if you had somebody get open, I could have done something with that. Teach your receivers to get open. I don't know what you want me to do. Except for find a touchdown in the tightest of windows. These boys may try to stay in this one, but they know that this one's over. They do. They absolutely know that this one is gone. There's no chance that they can win it. They may think that they have a shot, but they're just fooling themselves. I mean, look at that throw. Did you see that throw? It was beautiful. Let's get out of here before these fans think that they have a chance. I'm probably going to go one more touchdown just to kind of rub it in their face before I'm out of here. I'll give it to my backup. He's done a good enough job already keeping us undefeated. He can keep us in this one as well. I've already done most of the damage anyway. I've done most of the work. My backup's got the best job in the business. He's just got to come up and be a janitor, basically. Do the little bit of cleanup. I'm doing all the hard work, all the heavy lifting right now. I mean, look at that ball. That's Jahan's fault. That's not my fault. That ball was beautifully placed. Couldn't have been placed any better. I've never seen a ball more accurately placed, and yet Jahan missed it. Not my fault. See, that's Jahan again. What do you want me to do? I'm throwing these balls, and I'm putting them right on the money, right in the breadbasket. But they're not delivering. I need my boys to deliver my bread. Just like that. You see that? See, that's a receiver who knows how to get the job done. Get that to JSN. Look at that. JSN. Why do I even bother? Why do I even bother with you? How are you going to drop that? How are you going to tell me you're a goat and then drop that? See, KP's a real goat. He don't drop that. And I'm out of here. I'm done with New York. Oh, man, it is, it's been a while. Welcome, everybody. Glad to see all your smiling, happy faces. Yeah, let's not waste any more time. I'm sure you got a ton of questions. Let's go. Let's hit them. First up, Juice. First off, welcome back. But is it true that you had retired after last season, but you were persuaded to come back? Yeah, I guess you could say that I was persuaded. I was very adamant on not coming back this year. I was done. I'd had enough. My body was hurting. I was tired. And then we come off that loss. But I was persuaded to come back. I had been watching the team. Every time they played, I had been turning it on and watching them, seeing how they're doing from the outside. But I had not had any contact with anybody on the team, not the coach, not any of the players, not anybody of the training staff, not even GM or owner. I haven't even talked to Bob Kraft since until I came back, decided to come back. So I had no conversations with anybody except for my agent. And we had long conversations. We had long conversations about, should I come back? Do I need to come back? Does it affect my legacy? What happens? All that kind of stuff. And then in the end, I decided I need to come back and finish this career off right. I need to come back and end on the highest of notes. So I'm coming back and I'm winning a championship. There's no other option. I'm going to come back. I am back. And I'm going to win a Super Bowl. It's the only option. If I don't win a Super Bowl, then I don't know what we do. But I can't even think like that. I'm coming back and I'm winning a Super Bowl. That's it. That's all it is.
So, this is your last season, no matter what?
Yeah, this is my last season. I've done everything you needed to do. I've won national championships in college. I've won National Player of the Year. I've won the Rose Bowl. I've won MVPs in the NFL. I've won Super Bowl MVPs. But the only thing that I have not done in my entire professional career is go undefeated and win a championship as the perfect season. So I have not completed the perfect year. We were one game away from it last year and we were robbed of it. This year that won't happen. I'm going to add quarterback of the perfect season of the team that went perfect. I'm going to add that to my resume as I hold a Lombardi at the end of this year. You can count on that. Bet it. It's going to happen. Final question. We always enjoy the confidence, Juice, but there is that possibility that you don't win it all this year. I mean, who would have thought you guys would lose last year? See, you can't think like that. For me, it's all or nothing. We are all in. The team in the offseason made some great moves. They made some great additions, some great signings, some great draft picks, all that kind of stuff. This team is set up. It's better than last year. We are better, and you know how good that team was last year. And we fell short that last year, so this year's team is even better. And now that I'm back, and we were undefeated without even me there, so now adding me back in, this team gets that extra boost. So you can't be thinking like how you're thinking right there with that question. That can't happen. We cannot lose this game in this season because the perfect season is the only thing that matters. It's the only thing on my mind. It should be the only thing that's on your mind as well. We're not going for anything less than perfection. So hope you guys are along for the ride because it's going to get crazy down the stretch. I'll see you guys next week. Hopefully with another big-time performance and obviously another W. Look, normally, if a quarterback or any player wants to come out and disrespect me on Twitter or in the media in any way, I'd be upset. I'd come back after him. I'd say some things, but Lamar, it doesn't bother me. It especially doesn't bother me when you can't even score a touchdown after I give you a great opening possession drive. Like, I give you great field position, you can't score a touchdown, all you get's a field goal, and then you're going to come out here and trash me and say that you're the better overall player, you're the better athlete than I am? Have you seen me run? I mean, look at this speed that I possess. Your guys couldn't even catch me. And you're saying you're the better athlete. You're saying you're going to put up all these records. You're saying you're going to go in the Hall of Fame. Last time I checked, you don't have any Super Bowls. And I've got a couple. I've been to the mountaintop. I've seen the top of that thing. I've been there, and I plan on going back. The only thing I don't understand is why you continue to play these childish games. I'm too old for this. I'm tired. I'm hurt. And I work with a bunch of children. I don't know what else to say. Lamar wants to come out here and trash talk me in the media, saying I'm not good anymore, saying I should have stayed retired. Really? I should have stayed retired? Apparently you don't have cable because you didn't see what I did last week against the Jets. You wish I would have stayed retired, because otherwise I wouldn't be spanking you like I am right now. What's wrong, Lamar? You can't keep up with me? I thought you were this all-world talent that cannot be stopped. Was I wrong? Is it another person? Did I make a mistake? I thought that I was going to have some sort of challenge. But I guess you can't fight with the big dogs. This is the big dog's yard. And all you're giving me is little puppy energy. And I don't play with little puppies. I play in the big dog's yard. It's going to take more than field goals to beat me, Lamar. I don't know why you keep settling for field goals when you know that's not going to be good enough. We've been here before. We've been down this road many times before. You know that a field goal is not going to be good enough to get me. You're going to have to get under center. You're going to have to throw those balls. And you're going to have to get touchdowns. That's just that simple. I don't know how I can make it any clearer than what I've already done. I'm doing it. I'm getting under center. I'm throwing touchdowns. And yet you're not doing anything. It's kind of embarrassing, actually. Watching you from the sidelines, just scramble around, panicking, trying to figure out what to do, trying to one-up me. You can't one-up me. I am him. You can't one-up somebody where there's no level to go up from. I've made my return. A lot of people don't like it, but they're just going to have to live with it. Because I am back, and I'm not leaving until I have a championship in my hands again. I will not leave. And if I do leave without a championship, well, then we're just going to have to burn some bridges, because I'm not coming back ever. I'm not doing any Hall of Fame media scrums. I'm not doing any charity events. No, I'm going to be bitter. I am going to be a bitter, retired player if I don't get my championship. So you better hope that I do. I knew this was going to be the case. Once I started to get some momentum, I knew that the Lamar-led offense could not keep up with us. We're just too firepower heavy. We are just too good. We have too many different options, and then me alone. I mean, I'm too good by myself, but then give me all these other options that I have. I mean, it's like a kid in a candy store. You couldn't ask for a better team. And yet Lamar Jackson still wants to talk trash, still wants to say how I'm not good. All right, Lamar, you can keep thinking that. But at the end of the day, when I'm celebrating and you're going back to the locker room with your head in your hands, we'll know who the real GOAT is. Let me put up a few more touchdowns just to kind of rub in the fact that I am the best. That there's nobody better than me. And then I can get out of here, I can go home, and I can relax until the next time I have to go out here and clap a fool. I don't know why these kids don't ever learn. They see what happens when you talk trash in the media and you talk trash on Twitter, and then you come out here and try to back it up in the game. You see what happens. It's never gone well for anybody that's done it. The Bosa brothers, Micah Parsons, anybody. Joe Burrow, it's never gone well for anybody. And yet, you think that you're just going to be the difference maker? You think you're going to be the difference? No, I don't think so. All right, I'm putting them out of their misery, and then I'm getting out of here. There's no business that I have left to do here. I've proven my point. I've shown them everything I need to show them. Ain't nobody better than the juice. Oh. Hey, guys, welcome back. Glad to see all you guys again. Let's hear those questions. First up. Lamar came out earlier this week and said you should have stayed retired. Do you have anything to say to him now? Yeah, I don't know, man. We've been over this so many times. It's kind of numb at this point. Obviously, I came out on top. We won the game. I obviously was the better quarterback there, no question about that. But these guys, they just don't get it. They think that they can get in my head, and they think that they can intimidate me or get me scared or make me second guess myself. No, I've been around the block a few times, man. I've seen these things done. It didn't work then. It's not gonna work now. I'm too old. I'm too tired for all this. I'm just gonna go in, and you can say literally whatever you want to me. It's not gonna affect me. I'm gonna go in like a Terminator, just solely focused on my job, getting that win, whatever it takes, whatever means necessary. So you can say whatever you need to say to get yourself ready for the game. Just know that I'm already prepared. I'm prepared 10 weeks ahead of you. So do whatever you need to do to get yourself psyched up to go against us, but just know that I'm already there. So it doesn't bother me. It never bothered me. They're just going to keep doing it. I can't control that. Next question.
It seems like you don't have any rust after not even playing for over half the season, Juice. Are you yourself surprised that you don't?
No, I wouldn't really say that I'm surprised. I mean, when you have God-given talent like I do, you can't really be surprised when you are as good as you say you are, and I've said it and I've proven it. I've backed it up on the field each and every week. So a lot of people probably assumed that I was going to be a little rusty and not be the same quarterback that I was in the first couple of years of my career, but I never really had any doubts. I didn't think that I was going to lose a step. If anything, I probably gained a step because now I'm a lot more fresh than the rest of the people around the league. So I've got that going against everybody else. So when I picked up that ball for the first time at practice, the first week I came back, man, it was like I'd never even left. It just clicked, and I don't know, there was never any rust, really. Final question.
That's 6 touchdowns in back-to-back games. I know you're not going for any individual awards, but the MVP voters will definitely have to at least take a look at your numbers by the end of the year, don't you think?
Yeah, I'm not really bothered about the individual awards. Like I said before, I've got MVPs, I've got Rookies of the Year, I've got Pro Bowl things. I don't need individual awards anymore. I've got all that. The only thing that I'm looking for is that perfect season achievement and that Super Bowl, that Lombardi trophy at the end. That's all I'm going for. I don't care about the MVPs. They can vote me MVP. They can vote me worst player of all time. I don't care literally anything about what the voters or anybody else says. As long as at the end of the year, it is a 0 in the loss column, and I have another Lombardi trophy. That's the only goal I have. So anything else would be fine, but I'm not going for it. So take that for what it is. That's going to be it for me, guys. I'll catch you guys next week.